Some news about The Ancient Gods Part 2 has been revealed, not official news by id Software, but basically what happened was Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 2, the upcoming DLC for Doom Eternal obviously, has been officially classified and rated by the Australian government. So it has been classified in Australia. The rating is R18, restricted. Doom Eternal is a gory game, so no shit, it's going to be classified as R+, R18+, I should say. So anyway, Doom Eternal The Ancient Gods Part 1 was classified on the 24th of September 2020, and it was released around October 20th of, the same year. So there is about a month in between the classification dates and the release of the game. The release of the DLC, I should say. So, Doom Eternal The Ancient Gods Part 2 was classified on the 12th of February 2021, so that leads me to not really believe, but I think what might be going on here is that The Ancient Gods Part 2 will be released in, late March, early April, around that time. So, yeah, Doom Eternal The Ancient Gods Part 2 was classified 12th of February, so it would make sense if it was released around, late March, early April, somewhere around then, and that would also line up with the Doom Eternal 1 year pass, the year 1 pass. So basically, if you got the 1 year pass for all of the DLC content, that includes the Ancient Gods Part 1, that would make sense, because the Ancient Gods Part 2 would release within that year window, because Doom Eternal came out in March 2020, so that all makes sense. But this is only the classification for the game. No official word about the release date has come out yet by id Software officially, but this is a pretty good source to go off of. So basically, I think at least. Now, tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I really want to hear what you guys have to say on all this. But regardless, I think the Ancient Gods Part 2 will release around late March, I would say. Or early April, just based on how the classification date lines up with the game's release, with the DLC's release, I should say, and how we are getting more and more details on Hugo's streams about the DLC. Now, this is not a confirmation. I do not want, misinformation to be spread. I do not want this to get misconstrued. This is just what I think based on the classification date. There is no official release date in sight. There is no confirmation of a release date. This is just more or less speculation based on Doom Eternal The Ancient Gods Part 1's classification and then release date. So, with that in mind, Doom Eternal The Ancient Gods Part 2 was classified on the 12th of February 2021, and it would make sense, lining up with the Ancient Gods Part 1 classification and then release date, that it would be released around late March, and it would also line up with the Year 1 pass, because, like I said, Doom Eternal was released in March 2020. But due to Corona and everything like that, the crazy stuff going on around the world, I could see the DLC getting pushed back. But again, there's no official release date, so, is it really being pushed back? Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, what do you think about the release date in the comment section down below? I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Again, this is not necessarily news, this is more of just a quick little update, and I will have more content about Doom Eternal, Classic Doom, and everything in between later on. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. See you later.